Hello, so today I am going to show you exactly what Kajabi is and what it does. And I'm going to show you through one of the Kajabi training videos. Kajabi have many training videos, but I am going to stop and start this as we go through and just explain how this might apply to you and what I do with my clients. So let's go.
Kajabi has all the tools you need to build a seamless online business and create your digital products. Whether you're creating courses, offering coaching sessions, or starting a podcast, build and sell it with Kajabi. Products in Kajabi give you control over how your content is delivered and what your customers access when they buy. In Kajabi, you can create courses, communities, coaching programs, memberships, podcasts, newsletters, and digital downloads. Our easy-to-use product creation wizard makes product setup simple so you can focus on content planning and sharing your knowledge. Courses can take the form of a video lesson playlist or a learning resource center that allows you to teach your customers through video, audio, or written content, and even lets you quiz or survey them along the way. Offer your customers a curated environment to learn anything from an introductory mini course to a full training suite. Each course is divided into modules and submodules, so learners can work through your content step by step. Share access to your entire course all at once, drip out lessons over time, or even wall off later lessons so that learners must complete them in order.
So what it's basically saying here is when you have your course idea, you can go into Kajabi and create your course. Your course is called a product in Kajabi. Depending on what plan you have in Kajabi, you get an allocated number of products. You always get a community, but you can have one course, many courses, just depending on the scale that you go in at. But let's assume we're starting off with our first course. So you've got this idea. You might be a yoga teacher, you might be an artist, you might be a business coach, you might be a sports psychologist, you might be a counselor, whatever your niche is. And you can use the built-in AI in Kajabi to tell it a little bit about what your course is. You can decide whether it's paid, whether it's free, whether sections of it are paid or free. So you might do a free introduction with a point where people can pay to access the rest of your course. And it will build it for you. Now, as always with AI, garbage in, garbage out, the old saying. So be careful what you put in. Don't just think, oh, it's done it for me. Great. Most people can spot AI at 100 paces now, and what people will want is your authenticity. So make sure it's your voice you're bringing, and you can put that in there. You can put videos. Often people have a short-ish attention span for a video, so chunk them up into small bits between 2 and 15 minutes. You can supplement them with downloads. You can put written text in there because remember, people learn in different ways. They learn visually, audibly, and experientially, where they might want to write things down. So you can put a workbook in there. And what he was saying there about you can drip or lock elements of the course. One way I've seen this done really well is where you put in an intro, how to use this course, and you don't unlock the rest of that course until that module's been completed, and that saves hundreds of emails. How do I reset my password? I can't remember where my course was. I can't remember how to find this, because you are guiding people through exactly how to work on your course. Let's watch a bit more.
Your course design is fully customizable, so you can create consistent branding across your entire online business.
It's really easy to set up your branding in settings. I don't know whether he's going to cover that in here or not, but I will tell you right now, you go into settings, if you've got your hex colors for your branding, you can just put them in there, and throughout your Kajabi site, it will pick up that branding. If you're not familiar with hex colors, do a little bit of Googling, go into Canva. Canva's great, even the free version, just for creating logos and branding, and it's easy to put into Kajabi.
An additional course type is available for customers on our Growth and Pro plans called cohort courses. Cohort courses are structured so students progress through your course material together in groups on a predetermined schedule. Schedule live video sessions to bring each cohort together in real time, creating opportunities for interaction and collaboration and fostering community as they move through your course. Coaching in Kajabi lets you sell and schedule one-on-one or group sessions with customers using built-in live video and our scheduler. Provide one-on-one coaching for single consultations, a preliminary meeting, or a focused individual teaching program. Use group coaching to expand your program's reach, develop peer support skills, and foster group accountability. When a customer visits your website and purchases your coaching program, they can schedule their sessions and access the agenda and resources you've provided. Inside the Contacts tab, keep track of the customers you're currently coaching, schedule sessions, review progress, and add notes.
So if you're wondering what the difference is between the course product and the coaching product, that's a really good question. They're both ways of teaching one-to-one or one-to-many. The coaching program, I would say, is a little bit more personalized. You can leave personal notes for that individual. They can have their notes. You can have your notes. You can have shared notes. So I'd say it's a little bit more personalized. So if you're in the coaching industry, you might want to do that. But if you're selling a course of transformation, so teaching, putting on a generic course that people can subscribe to learn how to be the best driving instructor that they can be, how to tune a guitar, how to plant a garden, you might be better off with the course product.
Foster a sense of belonging and ensure the longevity of your business using a community. A community is a curated forum that lets you move your most active members off of social media and engage with them over the long term. Customers learn and collaborate with you and each other using channels, live video calls, challenges, and events all in one place.
Now, why would you want to do that? Social media is free. Facebook groups are really popular, really successful. So why would you want to bring them into your own product? The simple answer is once they're inside your own product, you have their email addresses, they become part of your customer database, and you don't have a dependency on, how many horror stories have we heard where people's Facebook groups have just disappeared and then you've lost all those contacts. So it's better if you can bring them straight into your Kajabi, and you can create beautiful communities within Kajabi. You can set challenges, you can have resources in there, so you can have training videos or book suggestions or anything that you can do in social media. You can have live meetings, you can do within Kajabi communities and more, and knowing that it's your data that's in there.
Manage your community using custom access groups. Access groups organize and restrict content for specific members, and channels further segment your community by topic and can be either a feed or chat, allowing your members to interact with each other.
So what this means is you have one community. What you call the community overrides the whole thing, but actually the access groups are like mini communities within there. So you could have different themes, different topics, different audiences, and put them in there. For example, I've got an access group for my business builders community, business creators community, where that is typically for people starting out on their journey. And there's a lot of talk about mindset, money mindset, accountability, visibility, challenges, book club in there just to keep people motivated. And then I've got a separate access group called Advanced Kajabi Users, which is for anybody who really wants to dive into the deep nitty-gritty of maintaining their Kajabi themselves. A lot of people prefer to outsource it, but some people like to do that. So I have those two access groups, which are in effect two completely separate communities. This group can't see what I post for that group, and vice versa, unless I duplicate that. And what he's calling, what did he call it? It's basically, they're like chat rooms, channels. Channels is the new name. They used to be called circles. Channels are simply like chat rooms, so topics. So we might have one about money mindset. Let's all hop into the money mindset channel, and this is where you'll find that information. This is where you'll find videos on money mindset, challenges, um, uh, wins and celebrations is another channel that I have. So at the end of the week, why don't we put our wins and celebrations in there, and we all know where to go and celebrate each other.
Challenges are activities or assignments that inspire members of your community to take action together and can be one-time or recurring. Gamify your community and reward customers for completing a challenge, leaving a comment, or voting in a poll. Points are displayed on a community leaderboard to encourage engagement. Podcasts are a great way to share information on topics related to your expertise and let your customers in on conversations they normally don't have access to. Host your very own audio podcast right inside your Kajabi account. With Kajabi Podcasts, you receive your very own RSS feed that distributes your audio podcast across the internet. Think of it like a digital radio signal that anyone with a podcast app can tune into. If you already have an audio podcast hosted somewhere else, easily migrate it to Kajabi without the need to manually re-upload and without interrupting listenership. Newsletters offer a
So before we go on to newsletters, I just want to say about the podcasts, these are really easy to use. Really, I've used them really successfully with my clients. Many of my clients have got the podcasts out there. And the beauty of Kajabi generally is that all of this stuff lives in one subscription. So a podcast would be another product. And as I said before, the different levels of Kajabi, you can have a smaller pack with maybe 5 products in, or as your business becomes more established, you can have more in there. So it's unlimited. It's unlimited eventually, as far as you want to go, is what I'm trying to say. But having everything under one platform, it really mitigates against any bit of it going wrong and you not knowing what to do.
Direct, reliable connection to your audience without the disruption of social media platforms. Grow your business on your own terms using written content sent directly to your subscribers. Downloads make it easy to offer downloadable files and ensure the process of downloading those files is simple for your customers. When your customers purchase your download, they can access all of their purchase files from their member library. Let's look at how to sell your products to your customers using offers. Offers are the price tag and checkout for your products. In order for your product to be purchased, they must first be connected to an offer. With offers, create multiple prices for the same product, bundle products together, and even limit how many of a particular offer you sell.
And this is great because if you've got a course, you can sell that course for a set price point, and you can then resell the same course for a higher price point and include a community, let's say. So one level, your basic introductory weigh-in course, I don't know, maybe $47, something like that, $97. Course and community might be $500, $497, something like that. I don't know. It all depends on your niche. Do your research. And then you can resell that course again, but you might have weekly calls in there or monthly calls, and that's direct access to you. So again, that would be at a higher price point.
Offer different payment types like subscriptions, multiple payment plans, and one-time payments. Customize your checkout page with your branding, offer upsells, and overall create your ideal customer checkout experience. Create as many offers as you want, regardless of your pricing plan, so you can price your products to suit your business's needs. Kajabi Payments provides an all-in-one solution that gives you everything you need to accept customer payments, all from your Kajabi dashboard.
Okay, so this is the most important part of Kajabi, I think. And when you get your Kajabi through me, not only do you get access to the business creators community and the fortnightly meetings, but you get a training course. And the first thing that I'll teach you in that training course is how to set yourself up to get paid in Kajabi.
Accept payments, generate receipts, issue refunds, and offer additional payment methods like Apple Pay, Google Pay, and buy now, pay later options via Afterpay and Klarna. Kajabi Payments is currently only available to customers located in the US, Canada, Australia, the UK, the United Arab Emirates, and select European countries. Kajabi Payments is purpose-built for heroes to support an all-in-one experience, making accepting payments and receiving your payouts simple. Kajabi's products and sales features make creating and selling your content simple while also providing you with robust tools to create and sell however best suits your business. Start creating so you can start selling with Kajabi today.
Okay, so I've deliberately let that end and say, you can see here it says now enter your email below to access parts 2 and 3. So this training video in itself is what is called a lead magnet. It's a way to get you in, and if you enter your email address as it wants you to do, you can, your instant reward is to unlock the full demo. Now I've not done that. I don't know how long the full demo is, but there's plenty of information in that, and there are more videos coming that I will make for you. But this is all done within Kajabi. So how this might apply to you, remember I said earlier on, you could have a free element of your course. That's exactly what this is. This is like a free element, or a free, it's been put on a landing page, it's free. And to get the rest of it, you have to take an action. So to get the rest of your course or your freebie, your customers have to take an action. And that's where automation comes in. And I can teach you all about that in another video. So if you want to know any more, just get in touch with me. I will link my website and my social media. And yeah, it's a brilliant product, and it can do so much. So you see, again, they've got a pop-up come up. They've waited a little bit of time. You've not done anything. Not sure if Kajabi is the right fit. So here's the upsell. Sometimes the best way to decide is to just ask. So sign up for weekly live Q&A, and save your spot. Will do the same thing. It will pull your email back into their world, and then they'll continue trying to sell. So just ask me if you want to know if Kajabi is the right fit for you. I will be honest and tell you whether I think it will work for you or whether it won't. Thanks for watching.